I walked into the dining room still wearing my graduation gown, my business management degree in my hand. The table was set for celebration. Candles, wine. My parents sat at opposite ends, and my younger sister Lily was scrolling through her phone, looking bored. "There she is," Dad said, standing up, "our college graduate." Mom pointed to an empty seat. "Sit, sweetheart. We need to talk about something important." My heart beat faster. This was it. 4 years of hard work, late nights, unpaid summer work at our family's marketing company. This was the moment they'd finally give me my place in the business. Dad slid a folder across the table. I opened it with shaking hands. The words blurred, then became clear. Succession plan, transfer of ownership, and the name listed as the new owner was Lily Montgomery. My sister, who dropped out of college after 1 semester, who spent her days taking selfies and posting ads for products she never used. "I don't understand," I said quietly. Mom reached over and patted my hand. "We've been planning this for a while, honey. Lily has something you don't." "What does she have?" Mom smiled. "Presence. She has 50,000 Instagram followers, Amanda. That's valuable today." "I have a business degree," I said, my voice shaking. "I worked here every summer since I was 16. Dad sighed like I was being difficult. "School isn't everything. Lily has the personality clients love. You're better for support roles." Support roles. The words hit like a slap. Lily finally looked up. Not surprised, not guilty, just satisfied. "When did you decide this?" I asked. 3 months ago, Dad said casually. "We finalized everything while you were finishing school." 3 months. While I was writing my thesis on family business success, they were cutting me out of ours. I stood up slowly, the folder still in my hands. "I need some air." "Don't be dramatic," Mom called after me. In my bedroom, I sat on my bed and stared at my degree. 4 years, $60,000 in loans, hours I'd never get back. Then I remembered something. I opened my laptop and found 3 emails I'd saved, job offers from other companies. I'd said no to all of them because I was loyal to my family. My fingers moved across the keyboard. "Dear Mr. Chen, I hope your offer is still available. I'm ready to talk about the position." I hit send, then sent 2 more emails just like it. Within 20 minutes, my phone buzzed. 2 responses. Both said yes. I lay back and stared at the ceiling. Downstairs, I could hear them laughing, celebrating a future without me. But they'd made one mistake. They thought I'd accept this quietly, that I'd take whatever small role they offered and be grateful. They were wrong. The next morning, I came downstairs in professional clothes. Dad was reading the paper. Mom was arranging flowers. "Good morning," I said calmly. Dad looked up, surprised. "You're up early." "I've been thinking about what you said, about support roles." Mom turned, relief on her face. "Oh, honey, I'm so glad you understand. I'd like to apply for a position at the company." "That's wonderful," Dad said. "We thought executive assistant to the CEO would be perfect. You'd work directly with Lily." Executive assistant to my dropout sister. "What's the pay?" I asked. Dad named a number that made my stomach turn. It was barely above minimum wage. "And if I say no?" The room got cold. Mom's smile tightened. "That would be disappointing. We'd have to stop supporting you. Your college fund still has money in it. We control that account." There it was. Accept scraps or lose everything. "When would I start?" I asked. Relief washed over their faces. "Monday," Dad said. I nodded and left the kitchen. In my room, I opened my laptop. 2 job offers sat waiting. Director of Operations, Senior Manager, both paying 3 times what my parents offered. But I didn't accept them yet. I needed to stay close, to watch, to document everything. I replied to both companies, "Can I have 2 weeks to handle personal matters?" Both said yes. Then I opened a new document, documentation log. I typed everything from last night and this morning, every word, every insult. If you want to prove a pattern, you need evidence. Monday came. I walked into the office where I'd spent 3 summers learning the business. Now I was my sister's assistant. "You're late," Lily said without looking up from her phone. I checked my watch. It was 2 minutes before 8. "I'm early, actually." "If you're not 15 minutes early, you're late." She glanced at me, her eyes cold. "Coffee, oat milk, 2 pumps vanilla. Place 3 blocks down." No please, no good morning, just orders. "Sure," I said. When I came back with her coffee, she took 1 sip and wrinkled her nose. "This tastes wrong. Go get another one." I looked at her carefully. She was testing me. "Of course," I said quietly, but I took a photo of the receipt showing exactly what she ordered. Documentation. That afternoon, we had a video call with a major client, Riverside Electronics. I'd worked with them 2 years ago, staying late to help with their product launch. The CEO, Marcus Rivera, appeared on screen. "Ready to discuss contract renewal?" "Absolutely," Lily said confidently. "Great. Let's talk about the analytics dashboard we discussed last quarter." Lily's confidence vanished. "The analytics?" "Yes, your team was supposed to have proposals ready." Lily looked at Dad. Dad looked at me. I kept my face blank. "Could you remind me of the details?" Lily asked, losing her polish. Marcus's smile faded. "We discussed this in 3 meetings." Silence filled the room. "Amanda," Dad said sharply, "do you know about this?" "I did research on it 2 years ago during my internship, but I didn't know it reached the proposal stage." That was partly true. I'd done the research and left detailed notes. Someone just hadn't looked. Marcus's expression changed. "Amanda? Amanda Montgomery?" "Yes, sir." "You're working there now?" "I recently graduated. I'm in a support role." Something shifted in his eyes. Understanding, maybe, or disappointment. "I see." He looked at Lily again. "Let's reschedule this, once you've reviewed the files." "Wait," Lily said in panic. "We can discuss this now." "I don't think so. My assistant will reach out." The screen went dark. The room was silent. Then Dad exploded. "What was that?" "I didn't know about those meetings." Lily's face was red. "Nobody told me." "It's in the files." Dad turned to me. "Why didn't you prepare her?" "I'm an assistant. I take notes. If you need someone to teach the CEO about client history, that should be in my job description." His jaw clenched. "Don't be smart." "I'm not. I'm being clear about my role." Lily stood up and stormed out. Dad looked at me. "Fix this." "How would you like me to fix it?" "Call Marcus, smooth things over." Should I do that as Lily's assistant or as someone with actual authority? "Amanda," his voice carried a warning. I closed my laptop. "I'll send a professional email, but Mr. Rivera is right. Someone needs to prepare actual proposals." "That's your sister's job." "Then she should do it." I walked out. In the bathroom, I updated my documentation log, timestamps, exact words, the moment my sister failed in front of a major client. That evening, my phone rang. Marcus Rivera. "Amanda, I wanted to reach out directly, off the record." I pulled over into a parking lot. "Okay. I've worked with your family's firm for 5 years. You know why I kept renewing. Because of you. Those late nights you stayed working on our launch, that's what mattered, not Instagram followers." "Thank you," I managed. "So I'm being direct. I don't trust current leadership. Our contract is up in 30 days. Unless something changes big time, we're not renewing." The words hit hard. "I understand," I said. "You did good work. You deserve to know it mattered." Pause. "One more thing. If you ever leave your family's company, call me. We're always looking for good people." He hung up. I sat in my car for 10 minutes processing. Then I recorded everything in my log. Riverside Electronics was our second largest client. Losing them would hurt badly, and I was the only one who knew it was about to happen. That night at home, I opened my laptop and looked at those job offers again. I typed a new email. "Dear Mr. Chen, I'm ready to talk. When can we meet?" I hit send, then sent 2 more emails just like it. I lay back and stared at the ceiling. Downstairs, I could hear them laughing, celebrating a future without me. But they'd made one mistake. They thought I'd accept this quietly, that I'd take whatever small role they offered and be grateful. They were wrong. Details explained. 2 weeks later, everything fell apart faster than I expected. I'd accepted the job at Chen Technologies.